Hello and welcome to Holy Thursday, and we come to our final gospel in preparation for Easter. This is the Gospel of John, and in John you'll find the crucifixion and the Passion of the Lord in chapters 18 and 19. And I'd like to talk about one of the final stations of the cross. This is the station involving the entombment of Jesus. And Joseph does something very interesting in asking for Jesus' body from Pilate, and he is still honored for that. So I'm going to read you that passage. Afterward, Joseph of Arimathea, a disciple of Jesus, though a secret one for fear of the Jews, asked Pilate's permission to remove Jesus' body. Pilate granted it, so they came and they took the body away. Nicodemus likewise came with him, bringing a mixture of myrrh and aloes which weighed about 100 pounds. They took Jesus' body and, in accordance with Jewish burial custom, bound it in the wrappings of cloth and in the perfumed oils. Joseph here makes a personal sacrifice, a risk to go to Pilate. Pilate could have said no. Pilate also could have even imprisoned him for being connected with Jesus. Joseph became more associated with Jesus by asking for the body. At a certain point that would have gotten around. So Joseph takes a personal risk. So his witness is complete. We still honor him today. You know, Pilate tried to also be a witness, but he wasn't a complete witness. How was he a witness? Well, the sign that was over Jesus' cross, "This is the King of the Jews," he refused to take that down. So he was a witness. When he said, "I find no guilt in him," he was a witness. When he displayed Jesus after the scourge to try to appease the crowd, he was a witness that this man is innocent and should be let go. But the witness fails because at the end, Pilate allows an innocent man who he knows is innocent to be crucified. So what's the difference between Joseph and Pilate? Well, it's the amount of sacrifice. Joseph is willing to make a personal sacrifice. But when a personal sacrifice is asked of Pilate, maybe his reputation, or having to explain a riot to his boss, the Roman emperor, Pilate's unwilling to make the personal sacrifice. So as you go through Gospel of John, perhaps look for that idea of sacrifice. Who is willing to make a sacrifice, or how far are they willing to go? St. Peter was only willing to go so far. St. John was willing to go further and be associated with Jesus even at the foot of the cross. Mary, his mother, of course, willing to make that sacrifice of her son and be associated with him. You know, where there's less love, there's less sacrifice. But if we want to go closer to Jesus, if we make sacrifices, I think we'll find that our love grows. So study those two chapters, John 18 and 19. Look at the other persons in there, and then look at yourself. What do we sacrifice for Jesus, and how can we sacrifice more? Because sacrifice is a key to the growth of the relationship. We'll see you tomorrow.